Hey guys.
Hey.
So, as you may or may not know, we are getting married April 29th of next year. So, we decided that we would make this video to announce where we'll be going for our honeymoon.
You mean our Disney moon?
That's right, we're going to be going to Walt Disney World.
Well, we're going to Florida for 10 days. So we're going to Disney World for 7 of those 10 days.
Right, we're going to be staying off-site, so there's some other stuff we're going to do besides the Disney World. So we'll talk a little bit about our plans. We're getting married on that Saturday, the 29th. We're going to be getting married around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then we only live about 10, 11 hours from Disney World, or from Orlando. So we're going to be driving through the night.
Woo! There's nothing like waking up, getting ready for a wedding, getting married, having a reception, and then driving through the night. Woo!
I feel like that night and the next day are going to be filled with Starbucks.
Lots and lots of caffeine, not just Starbucks, caffeine in general.
Well, yeah. What we'll probably do is I'll drive the first while till probably stop for breakfast, and then I'll let her drive probably till we get to Jacksonville or so, and then I'll take back over. Made out a deal with her that she had a choice. She could either drive into Orlando first, or drive into Orlando for the first time, or drive to Disney World, onto Disney World property for the first time.
It wasn't a hard choice.
She chose to drive into Disney World first.
Well, in my defense, I really enjoy, like, when driving into Orlando, I enjoy looking the scenery, like looking at where all the theme parks are, and then downtown Orlando, and I really enjoy that.
Yeah, because the way we go, you can see Universal on the way in. So, but unfortunately, we won't be going to Universal on this trip. Just time and money didn't allow it. If we wanted to spend all that time on Disney, we couldn't afford to go to Universal as well.
No.
So, speaking of Disney, we'll talk about our plans on the day we get there. So we're driving through the night. We're going to get there around hopefully around 11 or 12, around noon. Depending on if our room is ready, but then the first place we're going,
Epcot.
well, we're driving to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
We'll explain in just a second. We're going to park at Magic Kingdom, take the monorail over to Epcot, walk through, spend some time at Epcot. We're going to have dinner reservations at Beaches and Cream at the Beach Club Resort, which is somewhere I've really wanted to eat at, and her too. So we're going to also take some time to look at the Boardwalk Resort, the Yacht Club, and then the Beach Club, and then after we're done eating, we're going to take a bus over to Magic Kingdom for the night.
And I think we're going to try to catch the parade.
Probably try and catch the electrical parade and wishes. Depending on how late the Magic Kingdom is open. That time of year, I've seen them stay open until 11 or 12, so that'd be good. Then
let me tell y'all something that really stinks. And I kind of understand, I kind of don't understand. Disney does not have their hours set for, I think it's, last time I checked, it was like the first week of December.
That's
the last time I checked.
Yeah.
They may have added more, I don't know.
I checked today.
But it's really hard to plan.
I mean, I'm sure once...
Of course, we're like a little under a year.
Yeah.
So that might be a bit obsessive on my part, but it's driving me crazy that I don't know the hours of each park.
We have a tentative kind of plan, but it'll become more concrete once we get the park hours and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the next day, we know the first 2 days we know for sure what we're doing. We're doing the Epcot Magic Kingdom thing the day we get there. The next day we're going to go resort hopping.
Yep.
Something we've both wanted to do. We really enjoy just looking around the resorts. And that morning, we're going to go eat at
Ohana.
Yes. Gonna go do the character breakfast at Ohana.
He really wants to meet Stitch.
I really do. And as of right now, that's the only way I can. So, we're gonna do that. After that, we'll we'll do the monorail loop with the Polynesian, the Grand Floridian, the Contemporary. Um, well, I know we want to go see the Port Orleans resorts.
Yep.
Um,
Animal Kingdom launch.
Animal Kingdom, which we may do that on Animal Kingdom Day. Or
That would make sense.
yeah, we haven't decided. Especially if Animal Kingdom has those extended hours.
Oh yeah.
We're going to go see the Art of Animation Resort and Pop Century Resort.
Mm-hmm.
I think for lunch or dinner that day, we're going to go to Disney Springs.
Roll sandwich.
Earl sandwich. So.
And maybe I want to try sprinkles. A sprinkle cupcake.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I kind of want to. I want to take some time to Disney Springs just to look at Town Center and.
Most definitely.
Because I mean, all the video and pictures I've seen of Town Center are just beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I think they've done a really good job. I've heard people say that they're afraid that it's going to be like a over glorified outlet mall.
But we have something, a very, very much smaller version of Disney Springs here close to where we live. And we were actually walking around there the other day, and I told Laura, I was like, just imagine this, but 10 times bigger than Disney. And it'll be Disney Springs.
Yeah. So. One thing I would really like to do is characters in flight.
Yes.
If anybody watching this video has ever done characters in flight, let us know how you liked it, please. I'm kind of on the fence. I kind of want to do it. I kind of don't want to do it.
I do want to do it, but so. But as far as our Disney plans, so as we mentioned before, we're having 7 days at Disney. We're gonna get a 7-day park hopper ticket. Mm-hmm. With the ticket, we're gonna do 2 full days at Magic Kingdom.
2 days at Epcot, a day at Animal Kingdom, and a day at Hollywood Studios, which I'm not even sure if it's going to be a full day at Hollywood Studios with as much construction and add-ons as they're doing. I'm a little afraid of the state that Hollywood Studios is going to be in.
Yeah, that park's going to be gutted for the most part. I mean,
well, I think we're kind of what we're planning on doing that day is I think we're going to go do like the rides that we want to do, like Toy Story, Midway Mania, Star Tours,
Rock and Roller Coaster.
Rock and Roller Coaster.
Not
you can do Tower of Terror. I'm not.
She can't because she blacks out in it. So
I do. It's
like I didn't believe her when she said it until we wrote it in December, and we were watching somebody else's video and they showed a part and she was like, I don't remember that part. So.
Well, also you can like kind of see me slumped over on you.
So yeah, we're not gonna. She's not gonna do that.
I don't do drops very well, like
free fall.
Yeah, free fall.
Yeah. So anyway, another thing we're going to be doing is we're going to take a day and go to Daytona Beach.
I just want a beach day. Just lay on the beach.
She wants a beach day, so I'm giving her a beach day.
That's the way to start a marriage, guys.
Well, I kind of want to go too, so. But we're also, while we're there, we're going to eat at Bubba Gump's Shrimp Company. Yep. So I'm looking forward to that.
I am too.
She has never eaten there. I have before.
But I love shrimp. I love all things shrimp.
Right. So.
There's shrimp kebabs, grilled shrimp.
Are you really going to pull
shrimp.
You're going to pull a Bubba, aren't you? Let's see. Some of the other places we're going to eat at while we're in Orlando. I know we're
Be our guest.
Be our guest.
Yes. We have to. It's a must.
We have to do Be Our Guest for lunch one day. Our 2 days at Magic Kingdom. One day we're going to do Be Our Guest for lunch. The other day we're going to do for breakfast.
Crystal Palace.
We both want to eat there. She loves Winnie the Pooh. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of a no-brainer. Another thing we're going to do is Oscar Haas.
We're going to try to do Oscar Haas.
Yeah, I don't know if we're saying that right, and I'm sorry if we're not. But it's the one in Epcot at Norway with the princesses.
Mm-hmm. I think it's our Oscar Haas
Royal
Table, maybe? No, that's Cinderella.
It's something.
Yeah.
But we're going to try that. Some of the other places we're going to eat at... So now we're eating at Columbia Harbor House. One day, one of our Magic Kingdom days, we're going to go back over to Polynesian and eat at Captain Cook's. Yeah. We've heard really good things about that. So.
I think we're going to try Flame Tree Barbecue in Animal Kingdom.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm a little. I'm sorry. I'm a little di- disappointed right now. I don't know if it'll come back or not,
Oh,
but
guys, he's heartbroken.
I've seen reports that the jalapeno
I thought I saw a
cheese
tear.
stuffed pretzel is no longer at Walt Disney World. I'm hoping they bring it back because that was one of my favorite snacks when we went this last time. She can't do spicy, but I love it. So, because that was like the whole plan. I was like, I'll get me a jalapeno cheese stuffed pretzel.
I was just gonna get a plain old
Yeah,
pretzel.
she can get a regular pretzel. That'll be our snack. We won't have to do another meal. And then they went and messed it up by getting rid of it.
Another place that we plan on eating that we both have like just this love affair with is the Friends Bakery
At Epcot.
at Epcot. We love that place so much. We plan on, I think, probably doing at least 2 meals there.
Right. We may even do 3. So,
We are going to go to Epcot and eat Mexican on Cinco de Mayo.
yes, that was one thing is when we were planning this out, we realized that we're going to be there for Cinco de Mayo. I was like, okay, we have to go to Epcot that day. So we're going to do that. We're trying to kind of doing a tradition. Our last trip here in December, we went to Epcot the last day, and like the last thing we did was eliminations. So we've already decided that May the 5th, and then
The 9th. we'll go to
our last
Epcot.
day, which I guess we should say, we are going to be staying in Florida for 10 days. We're going to be technically checking in on the April the 30th, and then checking out on May the 10th. So it'll be 10 nights, I should say. We're going to be staying at the Vistana Villages. My parents own a timeshare there, and as our wedding present, they're letting us stay there, which is great. Don't have to
Super
pay.
excited.
Yes, don't have to pay for a place to stay. So that's part of why we can take this 10-day honeymoon. So let's see. Some other things we're going to be doing. Well, we've talked about the character dining,
Let's see.
the parks, beach day. We're going to take a day just to relax around the resort and kind of
Play by the
chill.
pool.
Yeah. So
We don't want this. It's our honeymoon, so we don't want to be go 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 all the time.
We-
We want there to be time when we can enjoy each other
Right.
and
we want it. We want to do everything we want to do, but at the same time, we don't want to overdo it.
yeah. I don't want to have to come home and need a vacation for my honeymoon.
Right, which still may happen, but let's see, I'm trying to think of anything else. If any of you know if you're going to be there during that time, let us know, because we would love to meet some people.
We really would. I think it would be super
Just-
neat to meet people who vlog or people who like to watch us. Or,
Right. Either meet a subscriber or, meet somebody that we're subscribed to.
Yeah. We watch a lot of vlogs
Yes,
as
we
well.
do.
So
And then another thing we're looking forward to is the Flower and Garden Festival. That'll be going on while we're there.
I was going through some pictures. I forget where it was, but of this year's one, I loved the topiaries. They did. Disney did such a top-notch job on topiaries for their flower and garden.
They
So I'm
do.
really looking forward to actually seeing those in person.
Yeah. So yeah, I believe that's.
I can't think of anything else.
We haven't really done many videos lately, so this was like a big one that we wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
We actually filmed it before, but we realized that we needed to redo it because
And who knows? Things may change.
Right.
I mean,
we're still,
we.
we're just under a year out. I mean, a lot could happen between.
What did I say? 335, 36 days,
Some days,
something like that.
So
Yes, I have officially started the Disney countdown.
she does have a Disney countdown on her phone. So, but
And
yeah.
when I feel like all hope is lost, I just look at that number and think,
Something that we've decided to do as far as to help, I guess, I don't want to say help pay for it, but we're doing a Disney registry.
yeah, we found out that you can actually register to get like I guess people can give you like, I guess I call it the gift of Disney, where you can like, people can contribute to your trip by, you know, buying, you know, 25 worth of quick
$25 for a quick service, or
yeah, and so on and so forth. I thought that was really neat. If anybody's ever used that, let me know if you liked it, if you thought it was worth it, if you thought it wasn't worth the trouble.
Right, if it was a hassle, or...
We've set it up already. We just, we're not quite sure because we don't know anybody who's ever used it.
Right. So we're also going to register at Target too,
but after it's all said and done, we will most definitely let y'all know how we felt about it.
Right, if it was worth it, or something like that. But yeah, so we just wanted to make this, which I feel like most people, if they follow us, they know already. But now we're making it official, I guess. Yeah. But we're going to be going to Disney.
Super excited.
A little less than a year.
Super excited. I have to plan a wedding first.
Yeah, well, there's all of that. Everything. And we still got stuff we want to do this year, but and that's another thing this year is most of it's going to be spent saving up for the honeymoon, the wedding, and everything. So as far as our adventures,
they may just be one-day adventures, and they'll probably be spur of the moment.
Right.
We'll probably be bored one day, and be like, "Hey, let's go do this," or "Let's go to Nashville and do this," or.
The only things I know I want to do this year, I want to go back to Nashville for like a weekend, maybe. And then I want to go to Six Flags in Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
There's only two. I know you want to go to the beach, but.
Not for that.
Maybe. We'll see. But, alright guys, well, that'll do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And with that being said, we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.